my name's Amanda and welcome to another one of my tutorials. Now today I will be showing you how to make this very simple cushion cover with a zipper. Now I made this cushion cover using the block that I did in my last block tutorial, which was the X Plus block. Now if you haven't made this block or you simply don't want to, then that's okay. You can simply just replace it with a 10.5-inch square of your favorite fabric and continue on with the steps in the tutorial. So in regards to the borders or the sashing on the front piece, you can use contrasting or matching fabric to what you've used in your block or the fabric square that you've chosen. And then also for the back, you can use a contrasting and matching fabric as well. The back of the cushion is made out of two pieces, and with the top piece I purposely kept the selvage on there, not only as a decorative feature because the selvage on this fabric is beautiful, but also just to overlap and hide the zipper underneath. Now you can find all of the measurement and cutting instructions down in the description box below, as well as a link to the X Plus block tutorial if you would like to make that block before making this cushion cover. Now as the title of this video says, this is a very simple cushion cover to piece together, and I hope that you do find it simple and easy to do and you have fun in the process. So let's get into it. This is how you make a very simple cushion cover with a zipper. To get started, you will need one 10.5-inch square of fabric or one X Plus block, two 10.5 by 2.5 inch and 14.5 by 2.5 inch rectangles for the borders. For the back of the cushion, cut a length of fabric at 14.5 inches and then cross-cut one 6.5-inch rectangle that includes the selvage, as well as one 9-inch rectangle. You will also need one 14-inch square cushion insert and one 14-inch zipper in either a matching or contrasting colour. Begin by laying out your 10.5-inch square and placing the two smaller border rectangles along opposite sides. Flip one over and evenly pin it into place. Then do the same with the other side. At the sewing machine, sew a 1/4-inch seam along one side and then turn the square around and sew the opposite side together. With a medium to hot steamy iron, set the seam and then press each one outwards towards the border pieces. Lay the top piece back out and evenly pin on the last two rectangle border pieces to the leftover sides. Again, sew a 1/4-inch seam down one side, turn it around and sew along the opposite edge. Press the seams of both sides outwards towards the border pieces. Then give the cushion top a good final press and place it to one side. Moving on to inserting the zipper, lay out the bigger of the two backing rectangles. Center and evenly pin the zipper to the top edge, right sides facing. Make a small back stitch at the start and then carefully sew as close as you can to the right of the zipper. As you come closer to the zipper's head, stop sewing, lift the foot and patiently pull it past the needle. Lower the foot and continue sewing to the end. Next, fold the zipper over so that the seam is sitting towards the back. Then slowly sew a top stitch as close to the folded edge as possible. After that, line up the leftover backing piece on top, with the selvage edge just covering the zipper. Carefully pin the two pieces together through the zipper and then take it to the sewing machine. Here you can either sew the sections together in the same way as before along the top, or by flipping it over and sewing it from the bottom following the zipper. Next, lay the back piece of the cushion out, right side up, and open the zipper to halfway. Evenly place the top piece on, right sides facing, and pin all of the outside edges together. At the sewing machine, begin with a small back stitch and proceed to sew a generous 1/4-inch seam along all four sides of the cushion cover, taking it slowly as you stitch over the zipper ends and pivot at the corners. Once you come back to where you started, finish off with another back stitch and remove the cushion cover from the machine. Then to finish off the edges, carefully trim them down with a pair of pinking shears. Alternatively, you can finish them off with a zigzag stitch or an overlocker. Finally, undo the zipper and turn the cushion cover right side out, using a chopstick to push out each of the corners. Stuff the cushion insert inside, do up the zip, and that's your simple cushion cover finished. So there we have how to make a very simple cushion cover with a zipper. I do hope that you found this tutorial helpful and that you are now ready to go and make one yourself. Of course, if you'd like to see more of the things that I do here on my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you come and join us. And as always, friends, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you another time very, very soon. Bye!